Hello, Adam here from Football Index Intelligence. Thanks for joining me today. This is just a quick video on navigating the Football Index website. So if you're new to this product, then this should be helpful for those who've not had a chance to explore the website yet. Okay, let's get stuck into it. So here I am on a test account here. So what we are on here is on the top 200 at the moment. So that's under the first heading there, Markets Top 200. This is where you'll find the top 200 most expensive footballers on the Football Index. Now you can organise this list by different categories, so you can do it by the highest price, lowest price, position, forwards, that sort of thing. I tend to use the highest price, so that gives me the highest price footballer on the index currently, followed by the second most expensive, third most. And then obviously you've got your prices here as well. Also shows you on here the last 24-hour change in that player's price. Green means it's gone up, red means it's gone down. You've also got a watch list little binoculary here, which you can click on, and that would add that player to your watch list. To take them off, you just untick. We will go on to the watch list in a moment, but first I'll explain what the squad list is. So the top 200 is, like I said, the top 200 most expensive footballers. The squad list is the rest of the players on the Football Index. So this is every other player on the Football Index. Again, you can filter this by lowest price, highest price, that sort of thing. Now if this player who's at the top here, or any player, was to go above the value of the lowest player in the top 200, then they would swap places. Okay, and that usually happens overnight if that was to happen. Okay, so that's the markets section, so the top 200 and squad list. Next we'll go on to the watch list. So on the watch list you can add players that will appear here when you add them. Like I said, you just connect the binoculars there and they will appear in here. So the good thing about this is when you add a player, it tells you what the price was and the date when you added that player, but it also shows you the current price of that player. So say you was to add a player today and then you check back in 2 months time, it'll tell you what the current price is now and also what the price was when you added them to the shortlist, and also the percentage change from the price you added them to the current price. So this is useful if you think a player is maybe overvalued and you're wanting the price to come down or something like that. So you can add them to the shortlist just so you've got them on there, and then obviously you can see if the price goes down in a month or so time. I'll just keep track of it on here. But you can also use this for any players that you've got your eye on in general, players that you want to buy but not got the capital at the moment, so it is a useful feature. So matchday rankings, this is where you'll spend most of your time when there is matches being played. Obviously during this video there's no matches on currently, but when there is matches on you would see a live league table here of all the players competing that day. As you know, the matchday rankings are where you can win dividends for the top midfielder, top forward, top defender and top goalkeeper. Okay, so on match days this is where the rankings would appear. The rankings are live, so they will update in real time, and it's obviously based on real match stats. So it's worth checking out this page when you see that some matches are being played there. Now the media rankings is something that's on 365 days a year, and it's the live rankings of football articles that players get positive mentioned in world news outlets. So at the minute, as you can see here, Bruno Fernandes is currently top with a score of 300. If you actually click on Bruno Fernandes' profile, you can actually see how much points are attributed to each article there. Okay, and you can see previous articles as well for the day before going back for quite a while. Okay, just something to note there. So yeah, this is the live rankings. When this match is being played, it's the top position at midnight who would get the dividend payouts. When there's no matches, it's the top 3. Obviously this updates all day long as news articles come out from the various outlets. Now the important page here is the portfolio page. So this is where you'll obviously find all your portfolio players. So every player that you own in your portfolio, and there's a few things to take note of on here. So obviously you've got the player's name there, number of shares that you own, the total dividends you've earned for that player since you've been on Football Index, the cost of that player when you bought them, the value now, and also the cost with obviously depending on the amount of shares you've got. So that is obviously 866 times by 6. It also does the same for the current value of the share. So that's the current share price, that's the price you bought it at. And it also shows you the profit or loss per share for that player as well. So as you can see, since Neymar was purchased on this test platform, it's gone up £1.27, and his overall the overall profit with the 6 shares is £7.62 so far. Obviously you've got the sell button there as well, and the buy price of that player currently. You've also got some figures here of your portfolio. It shows you your total number of shares, total cost of the portfolio, total value, and the current profit and loss in pounds and percentage. Now just to note here, this is just your current portfolio, so this profit doesn't include players that you've sold for profit. So say you sold a player for £60 and this profit was shown at 94, then when you sold that player for £60 it would have gone to 34. But you can see the all-time position here. So this is your all-time profit, the players that you've sold, bought, that sort of thing, and your current portfolio. So that adds it up all together. You've also got on here your current again, which is this one, and 7-day portfolio figures and last 24 hours. Okay. Now on this section here you can see your open bids and offers, and you can also see a history of who you've purchased or who you've sold. Let's scroll down here and just show you a couple of things on this screen. So you've got the dividends here, so that's the total dividends you've won since you've been on the platform, and it also shows you your current balance and some more portfolios figures down at the bottom here. And you've got your portfolio figure up here as well. Okay, that's the current value of your portfolio. So now we'll go on to this more tab. There's just 3 links here. So there's the Academy. That's good if you want to learn more about Football Index. They've got training material on there for new traders. We've got the Football Index official news site. So this is any news that comes from Football Index. And then we've got a forum, which what it says on the tin basically. It's a forum where you can talk about anything Football Index related there. Just a couple of other things to cover on the site. So we've got the footy here, which is like the FTSE 100. It's just a measure of how the market is performing. If it's going up, then that tells us that there's money going into the market in general. Balance is your current balance. Got your name here, and obviously a logout button, deposit button here. Then you've got this little icon here of a person. So if you click on that, that will take you to all your personal information for your account and your account preferences and things like that. So that's worth checking out. Okay, that's the site navigation video complete. I hope you found it useful. Please join me on some other videos. Okay, thanks for watching and happy trading.